guys, it's just Chanel here. So I'm on my way to the store. I'm starting another 5-day challenge. If you are subscribed to me, which you should be, if you're not, go ahead and click that button down below. I have been doing a few 5-day challenges. My first one was apple cider vinegar, which was amazing. And then I also did a kombucha challenge, which I had to tweak a little bit after the actual challenge. But this week I am doing the golden milk 5-day challenge to see what benefits I get from it. And yeah, I'm pretty excited because it's like a nice warm cozy fall drink, and I'm excited. Like, I'm gonna drink it in the morning and at nighttime. So headed to the store to get the ingredients. Just keep on watching. All right, see the turmeric. All right, so here's the turmeric and the ginger. We're gonna get both. The drink also has black pepper, almond milk, honey, and cinnamon in it. So I'll get ground turmeric as well, but at least we can boil some of this in order to have some fresh elements. All right, here's all the spices, seasonings, and ground turmeric right here. I'm gonna grab this. And yeah, this is really all I need, unless they have cinnamon stick somewhere. I'll use that in addition to ground cinnamon. All right, y'all, so I am back from the store and I have everything to make our golden milk. I purchased some fresh ginger and turmeric. This is the ginger and then turmeric here. And for the drink, you'll also need some fresh cracked black pepper, which I have this from the farmer's market from like a year or two ago. I purchased both, well, I purchased turmeric, ground turmeric, and then I already had cinnamon, so this kind of gives it a nice spice holiday flavor. And then of course the base of the drink is almond milk, so I'm using this silk vanilla almond milk. I'm also going to add a splash of this Nog almond milk. It's like a eggnog without eggs almond milk version. Yeah, it's really good though. I've been adding it to like coffee. I've been making hot chocolate with it, and it doesn't, I will say, it does not taste good by itself personally, but I figured it would be really nice to kind of spice up the golden milk and give it like that holiday flavor. So if you're not using a sweetened almond milk or like putting a splash of eggnog or something in it, I would definitely suggest using honey, which I know a lot of people have been doing. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to making our golden milk. All right, so I'm using a glass, filling it with some almond milk and then just a splash of the almond milk eggnog. I'm gonna go ahead and start boiling that in just a saucepan, and I added in the turmeric and ginger. Just gonna let it simmer for a while, I would say like 10 minutes. Then add in the black pepper, which really helps the curcumin absorb, which is basically turmeric. Turmeric is amazing for inflammation, so it's going to support your bone and joint health. Then it also aids in weight loss and is really great for glowing skin. I'm going to also add in the ground ginger and a little bit of cinnamon, and then just wait until that's all mixed together well. I definitely want to compare my skin on the 5th day. So right now you see I have like some dark spots here, and I don't know, my skin is kind of, I think whenever I have my hair straightened and my hair is constantly touching my face tends to break out a little bit more. But I have a little breakout here and then one on my cheek over here. So we will see if these clear up and if I notice a difference in my skin by day 5. Turmeric also promotes detoxification from your liver. So that's really awesome, especially around the holidays. You know, we drink a little bit more than we probably should. We're eating like really hearty foods. I don't know, I think this will kind of like give me a healthy balance for this week of just festivities. And detoxing also definitely benefits your midsection. So I will take a before picture and an after picture to show you guys what my midsection looks like on day 1 and day 5. All right, this is how it's looking. I decided to do the turmeric golden milk instead of just doing like turmeric with water and honey in the pepper, because I just felt like it was cozier. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain this since it seems like it's hot all the way through, and then we will try it out. All right, let's try it out. I'm gonna try not to spill this on my clothes because counter is a little bit stained, so I'm gonna have to scrub it. But I topped it with the almond whipped cream and then some cinnamon. Ooh. Oh, it's so good. Wow. It tastes just like a latte. Day 2, coming soon. It's day 2, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm so excited to eat. So I'm going to drink my turmeric drink today when I get back from Thanksgiving, just like to help with digestion and all that jazz. But I did want to mention that I picked up some unsweetened almond milk. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this to the batch that I made yesterday, just to make it a full glass, because the first one I drank, it was really good, but it was so sweet. So I think between the sweetened almond milk and the eggnog, the almond milk eggnog, it's just a little bit too sweet, and this will kind of calm it down some. And then on day 3, which is tomorrow, I will make a fresh batch of turmeric golden milk with the unsweetened almond milk and then just a little bit of eggnog. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't have any amazing results or benefits for you right now. It's only day 2, and I just wanted to give y'all that update. So I will see you guys tomorrow on day 3 when we make a new batch. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I know you won't see this until after Thanksgiving, but yeah, I gotta get ready though because I'm running late. All right, y'all, day 3 of our golden milk challenge. I am about to make a fresh batch, so I have some turmeric and ginger here. I'm not going to use all the ginger, but I wanted to completely get rid of the outer skin of the turmeric because I felt like it would be a little bit more potent. And then, as I mentioned yesterday, I got some unsweetened almond milk. Still going to use a little bit of eggnog here. And then I went to the store this morning and just picked up black peppercorn grinder because I didn't really taste the pepper in the last one, and I want to make sure that it's absorbing because that's what the pepper's for. So I just went ahead and grabbed this. It was like $1. And then of course, I've been cooking, so grab our ground turmeric as well, and let's start making our golden milk. I'm gonna make enough for the next until the end of the challenge, so for today, tomorrow, and then day 5. I'm going to use the same glass from day 1 and try to make enough for the next 3 days. So I'm starting off with the almond milk. This is unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and this is a 16-ounce cup. So I used roughly 40 ounces of almond milk and then about 8 ounces of eggnog just to cut down on some of the sweetness. Going to go ahead and let that boil. This batch will probably take a little bit longer to cook just because, it's more liquid. But I went ahead and got all of the outer skin off the ginger and turmeric just so it would be a little bit more potent. And I'm grinding in some black pepper so that it absorbs along with the ground turmeric. And I'm just going to really let all this boil because I want it to be better than the first batch. The first batch separated a lot, so I'm hoping that letting everything kind of just simmer for longer helps with this one. Make sure everything is mixed really well, especially the ground turmeric. You want that to be completely dissolved. You can always use a whisk, which I think is even better. And if you want it to mix everything together in a bowl before you pour it in the pot, that works too. So after simmering on super low for about 20 minutes, the water, it's not water, but the almond milk is completely a different color, which I feel like everything is really soaked into the almond milk kind of. And I wasn't finding a lot of powder at the bottom, so I'm pretty pleased about that. All right, we have our turmeric drink. I think I want to put some marshmallows on the top, but I'm gonna taste it first. Definitely not as sweet. So this tastes like turmeric. I feel like it was more infused. It is still have a nice creamy milk kind of flavor. But there's no sweetness, but it's still I can taste that there's almond milk. So it's that hint of something. It's probably the vanilla, but not necessarily sweet. If I actually like it like this, this would be perfect if you add the whipped cream on top just to give it a little bit of sweetness. I ran out of whipped cream, so I'm gonna put marshmallows on the top. But if you do not like it like this and you make a batch just how I made this one, I would recommend just adding like a teaspoon of honey, and that should sweeten it up. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is way more beneficial. I think it'll be a nice sweetness like when you're sipping it. So, here we go. Okay, I love this batch. It definitely seems like it's gonna do something because I feel like I put less turmeric powder based on the amount of milk I used, but it's like way more turmeric-y. And I was noticing that the first batch I made, it was separating in the glass, so it was almost just like a really clear, kind of like a golden clear color at the top, and then it was like a chunk of orange at the bottom, which means that the turmeric was not actually dissolving in the water. So this is great. Day 3, I'm gonna eat some Thanksgiving leftovers, finish this up. I also have a thermos that I'm gonna put some in for a little bit later, but I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully from this one I kind of feel some benefits. Hopefully from this one I feel something and I can share some benefits with y'all tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm pretty excited. I may do this challenge for a tiny bit longer now that I know like the turmeric needs to be completely dissolved, because yeah, it's not separating at all now, but before it was really bad. Like really bad, so it's good now. All right, y'all, day 4 of our golden milk challenge. I feel like my skin is kind of clearing up besides this pimple right here, which I popped last night. That's why it looks like this. But yeah, I just woke up. My hair, you can see, is a mess. I don't know, I like fake conditioned it last night. Like I literally conditioned it, wet the ends, conditioned it, and then braided it so that I could have like somewhat of a braid out today. I'm going to Costa Rica, so I have to catch a flight to LA a little bit later, and I wanted to go ahead and get my golden milk drink in now since the flight from Atlanta to LA and then LA to Costa Rica so long. Yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast and then go back to sleep before my flight. So I made oh yeah, and my boyfriend was sick, so I think I'm kind of getting sick too. So you guys know that I made that big batch of golden milk yesterday, so I've just put it in some mason jars, and I'm going to pour this in the pot that I made it in and just boil it again basically, and then put it right in a mug. Yeah, gonna drink this, eat my quiche, which I'll show you guys too, and then back to bed I go. Here's our golden milk for day 4. I'm really pleased with the consistency of the batch I made yesterday, and also just like how it does not separate. Even in the mason jar when I stored it, it didn't separate, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm gonna add just a little bit of regular honey, nothing special to this, because I didn't make this batch as sweet as the first one. The first one was actually too sweet. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of honey. That was about a tablespoon. And then I'm gonna crack some black pepper on here as well, because I wanna make sure that it absorbs. Although I did, of course, already include the black pepper in the actual drink when I made it. I just want to make sure I'm getting all the benefits. So I'm gonna give it a stir. Get that honey all melted. And let's taste it with honey. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, that was like perfect. A tablespoon of honey in that recipe that I made yesterday. Not this pepper that was about to go in my mouth though. I think that the honey definitely helps with the cracked pepper on top too. All right, right, so it's warming up in the oven here. It's gonna be so good. All right, y'all, I am about to go to the airport. So, you know what that means. I'm just gonna take this golden milk with me, the last one. Good morning, we're on day 5. Golden milk here, they let me bring it in. I know they're not gonna let me take it back. So I'm going to drink this with my breakfast. Long day of flying again. We are in Costa Rica right now, and we go Costa Rica, LA, then LA, Atlanta. So hopefully this helps with inflammation today, and I have seen a change in my skin for sure. I did not feel bloated at all the first 4 days, which I struggle with bloating quite a bit. But I did drink yesterday a lot of mojitos, so I'm feeling pretty bloated this morning. Hopefully this helps with that, but we will see. I like this drink because it's just like Starbucks, but healthy Starbucks, and it doesn't cost a lot. So yeah, show you guys some Costa Rica views, and hopefully I have a way to warm this up because it's like freezing cold right now. Y'all, so the hotel was sweet enough to warm up my golden milk today, and this is a honeycomb they had, so I'm gonna add honey here. The honey drips off the honeycomb. This is like so cool. And then into this bowl. So I'm just going to put a little bit of honey in here to sweeten it up and have it with my breakfast. All right, day 5. All right, y'all, day 6 of our golden milk challenge. Of course, the challenge is over, but I am about to make another batch. I went ahead and took my after pictures. I definitely saw results, so I will put those in the video. And I definitely think that my skin improved a little bit from the first day. I do have a breakout right here, but other than that, more so the texture of my skin. I have some dark spots, but the texture of my skin really improved. It's really bright. Ever since day 3, I feel like my skin was a lot brighter and glowy, so I'm excited about that. This golden milk turmeric drink is just the perfect holiday healthy drink. Literally, when I tell y'all, it's like Starbucks, and it doesn't cost that much, and it's healthy for you. So I was just really excited about that. I'm going to continue with this throughout the rest of the winter and the holiday season. I'll probably go into kombucha once we get into the spring. I'm really happy that I shared this with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wanted to show y'all a sneak peek of the balcony, which of course is not finished yet, but we've been adding some stuff. We have this hammock here, and it's such a nice day. And then a little basket and some more little things over here. We have to add a chair, but I'm so excited that I did this video, and I love golden milk. I'm addicted. I hope that y'all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next video.